You are responsible for creating your future. I stopped all of that and I made my own choice. Is that why you're doing it? Is that why you're spending so much money? Is that why you're trying to keep up? You want to escape the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. You're sick and tired of having to wait until the end of the month, money coming in, and boom, you can get going again. But in fact, it's just paycheck after paycheck. It's a cycle. You want to get out of it. How will you ever have freedom? How will you ever live life on your terms and do whatever you want to do instead of waiting until the end of the month and being like an automated robot? Okay, I have to do this and this routine and the whole rat race and the hamster wheel to get that paycheck. You want to get out of there? You're in the right place, because I'm gonna dive right in and tell you how to get out. Hit that like button, let's get started. Step number one. Step number one is take responsibility. Oh, right there, take responsibility. Yes, you are responsible for your life. You are responsible. That is the foundation. That is the basics before I jump into making money and escaping. So you are responsible of your life, of creating where you are right now. If you do not own that, if you do not realize that you are responsible, how can you ever take responsibility to do something different? To realize that you are in charge of your life, that you are making the decision, and that you are in control, and that you are making those choices. Now you may think, I have no choice. I need this job. I need this money. I need the paycheck. There's no way out. Then watch my video about choices and making choices, because you do have a choice. You always have a choice. Whether you think you do or you don't, you choose. But stop limiting yourself by thinking, oh, well, I am the victim here and I have my family and I need the paycheck, or I'm the sole provider. Hey, I am too. And, all of these limiting beliefs and limitations and excuses, which means that at the end of the day, you're just going to continue the hamster wheel and continue living paycheck to paycheck. So you are responsible, okay? Make other choices, start changing, because taking responsibility today will create the future of tomorrow. Your future of tomorrow. So you want to lose weight, you got to take responsibility, you got to be aware of what food you put into your mouth, of if you're exercising or not. It's your choice, but you are responsible. If you stay in a job, you are responsible. I thought for the longest time, well, I have no other choice. I have to keep doing this. No, I do have a choice, and I am responsible, and I made other choices. I changed, and here I am living a freedom lifestyle. So the choice is yours. Take responsibility, and how to do that later in this video. Have you hit the like button already? And also there's a subscribe button, and there's even a new feature. Thanks. If you click that, that would be nice if you do that. Thank you so much. Step number two, start making money on the side. Now you may think, well, I have a full-time job. I don't have time. I have a family. I have this, I have that. You do, okay? If you want to escape the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle, you have to start making money on the side. And I started making money on the side while I was in my corporate job. And that means effort, and that means putting in the time. And I had no technical skills, no expertise, I didn't know where to start. I mean, at 40 plus, being stressed in a job that I didn't like and working for a boss, I didn't know where to start. But I started learning, I started studying, and I knew that I wanted to leave. I knew that I wanted to quit that paycheck and live life on my terms. And I knew that I wanted more freedom to do what I want and to do what I love to do. Yes, that means putting in extra time after office hours. Yes, that means working in the weekends and putting in the effort. That's what I did. I didn't say yes to parties or going out or any of that. No, I wanted to learn. I wanted to make money online. I did make several videos on how to make money online, how I started as a pure beginner, because that's what I was, a pure beginner. But I put my profile on Upwork. I put my profile on Fiverr. I started writing books. Hey, me, an author, who would have thought? But I did. I started creating digital courses. The first ones failed completely, but I learned. I learned about audio, I learned about video, and here I am making YouTube videos every single week. But 4 years ago, no way I was going to do this. But you have to start somewhere. You have to put in the effort. You have to put in the time after hours and in the weekends. If you can do that, you got the ball rolling, and no matter what age you are, no matter where you are in your life, it's small micro steps. Step number 3 is make a budget. You need to make a budget and to control your budget. If you want to take control of your money, if you want to escape that paycheck to paycheck lifestyle, you have to be aware of your money. You have to have a budget, you have to control it, and you have to live by it. And people love spending money, yes, but that brings you to always waiting for the paycheck, having money, and spending it again. So I want you to make a budget and stick with it. And that also means saving money and spending less. Step number 4 is spending less money. How do you do that? Track your money, write it down. I hate writing down. Most people don't like accounting or financing or writing all of these numbers down. I didn't like it either. But that, only that, writing it down every month, what are you spending on food, on clothes, on rent, mortgage, car, insurances, going out, having a drink, groceries, write it all down, because then you will have an idea of, oh my goodness, there's stuff you can eliminate. There is stuff you can spend less on. Can you spend less on groceries? Can you, the obvious. Can you maybe spend less on buying clothes? Do you need all that clothes? Do you need to go out so often? Do you need to go and have drinks? Do you need to keep up with the Joneses and, and go out to these fancy parties or places? Just because what? So, but more on that later. But I want you to be aware of what you're spending, because you may have subscriptions of Netflix or Disney or sports or all of that. Do you need that? If you want to grow your business maybe for 6 months, you can eliminate all of that and save a ton of money. I want you to be aware of your expenses, okay? Step number 5 is check your lifestyle. And there's something that goes along with it, which I'm adding to as a bonus step because it's so important. But let's check your lifestyle. Whose life are you really living? Yours or somebody else's? Why are you spending money on certain items? Is it for you or for somebody else? Whose life are you really living? Can you do a lifestyle check? Do you need a fancy car or maybe 2 cars? Do you need that brand of clothing? Do you need that much clothing? Do you need to eat in certain places? Do you need to be in certain locations or places? Do you need to travel to luxury hotels, or can you do it differently? I travel super cheap. I made videos on that as well. I'll put the link below. Do you need all that? Do you need to buy expensive wine? Do you need to eat or drink specific expensive foods and drinks? It's a choice, okay? It's a choice. Maybe for 6 months you can limit all of that. But I want you to check your lifestyle, because what makes you truly happy? Is it how you're living right now, or is it because you're trying to be somebody that you're not? What makes you really fulfilled and what makes you really happy? And then check in with that. And I guarantee when I did that, I was working a corporate job. I had the social pressure. I was, saying yes to parties and going out, and then I needed new clothes and I needed to spend, on the drinks and the eating out and the dinners and all of that. But in fact, it didn't fulfill me, didn't make me happy. It was just like, a lot of fake smiles, a lot of fake oh, I'm happy, I'm crazy, I'm loving. No, I didn't. So I made a really good check, and now I'm on my own, I'm traveling, I'm wearing the same thing all the time. I don't care, but I'm happy, I'm fulfilled. And in fact, I'm spending so much less money and I'm making more money too. But if you follow me, you know all about this and how I escaped as well. But these are really the foundations. So stop living somebody else's life and start living your life, and look at the lifestyle that you want in your future. Remember what I said in the beginning. You are responsible for creating your future. So that is starting right now, starting today. Check in with yourself. What lifestyle do you really want? What's the future that you want? And start spending accordingly to that lifestyle, which brings me to the bonus. Have you already liked this video and subscribed to my channel? Because I make videos every single day, every single week. I make 2 videos, about, career transitioning and living the lifestyle that you want and achieving that. And changing careers completely is what I did. And I'm traveling the world full time. And maybe you want to do something else, but it's getting over the fear and making the steps, taking the steps and following them to achieve what you really want. Now, the bonus is stop caring about other people. I'm serious. They don't care about you. Is that news to you? People don't care about you. They care about themselves. I am a recovered people pleaser, and I was always making sure that everybody else was happy and that I said yes to everything and everyone, but it didn't make me happy. And in fact, they don't care. I stopped going to, parties and things, and I stopped all of that, and I made my own choices, and I started selecting people that were more like who I wanted to be and who I wanted to become. And that's the people I started surrounding myself with, and I ignored all the rest. Yes, it was a selection, but I am happier now and more fulfilled, and I realized that we're pleasing other people, but they really don't care, because it's your life and your dream, and maybe you're spending or living a lifestyle outside of your budget because you want to keep up with the neighbors or the Joneses or whatever, but it doesn't fulfill you. You do it what? Because you get a nice compliment? Because somebody's like, ooh, cool, Rachel. Is that why you're doing it? Is that why you're spending so much money? Is that why you're trying to keep up and needing that paycheck? So think about that. Think about who you want to become and start living that lifestyle. And remember, people don't care about you. They have their own goals, their own dreams. It's your life. You only have one life. If you grow old and you look back upon your life, what life are you looking back upon? Ooh, I made everybody else happy, or I made him or her happy. Or are you going to say, I lived the life that I wanted? The choice is yours. And if you're hesitant, if you don't know what steps to take, make sure to check my other videos that I'm making about career transition and making money online. You are amazing. Remember that. And I'll see you in my next video.